Sister wives. Robyn now plans to divorce Kody Brown after bankrupting him. Robyn and Kody Brown going broke. Their recent public spotting sparked doubts. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Kody and Robyn Brown have led the most lavish life over the years on Sister Wives. Kody always wanted a big happy family. He first married Mary, then Janelle, Christine, and lastly, his favorite, Robyn. Ever since he tied the knot with Robyn, he gave her all the luxuries of life. They lived in a luxurious mansion and later even bought another in Arizona. They bought the mansion for $2.1 million. So, one will think that they are rich. However, it seems like that is not the case. Kody and Robyn cleverly forfeited a lot of funds from his other wives. He even claimed that he himself paid for the Kody Pass property. However, Janelle showed him documents that said otherwise. Kody paid from the family funds, but conveniently lied that he paid for it solo. He has a tendency to lie about everything, and, after a point, most of his wives had enough and left home. Now, Kody has no one else to fool and is drowning. The duo was spotted publicly, and fans think they have gone broke. Kody is famous for never accepting his flaws. He is a patriarch and liked to rule over the house. Recently, he accepted to Robyn that he has temperament issues. He also shared that due to his anger issue, he fights with Robyn. In Sister Wives Season 19, Kody opened up to Robyn about his desire to mend his relationship with his children. He shared that he will work on himself. Kody and Robyn are not having a great time in life. The Sister Wives star tried to portray a happy image on screen. But it seems like all that we see on our television screen is not true. A fan recently saw the duo with their kids in a garden. They sat beside each other, but did not even talk once. Kody was with his entire family, but he was busy on his phone. He even had a grimace on his face. Robyn was no better. Thankfully, she was not crying. Kody claims that Robyn is his soulmate, so he should be happy with her. On the contrary, he looked irritated. A fan sarcastically shared, "Don't they look so happy together?" The Ope added that they were at the butterfly exhibit. They looked sad and were in their everyday clothes. Many also feel like they are no longer doing well financially. Otherwise, why would someone step up in their home clothes? Other fans also feel like the two are pretending to be happy, but are miserable together. Kody has not been enjoying a monogamous marriage. A netizen penned, "I am on season 14. I swear she is wearing the same outfit." While another highlighted that they have always claimed to wear branded clothes, but it does not look real. There is scope that Kody's bitterness over the end of his 3 marriages is also likely affecting his relationship with Robyn. The OP also added that he did not even talk to his kids. Kody always claimed that he could always speak to his kids, but here it looks the opposite. Kody and Janelle Brown just welcomed Maddie and Caleb Brush's baby daughter, as per Maddie's Instagram post, and their granddaughter's a blessing. But in the past, Kody went out of his way to put Janelle Brown down, and I believe guilt pushed him to say things that should never have been said. As Kody and Janelle celebrate the birth of Maddie and Caleb Brush's newborn, Amelia Estelle Brush, they are probably elated. Janelle and Kody have both been through a lot, and uniting to share love for an adorable baby seems like a great way to embrace post-split life. It's much better than the alternative, continuing to sling mud on screen, or in interviews or social media posts. Breakups can be grueling, emotionally charged situations. The Sister Wives battle of Kody Pass, which is playing out on screen, is an example of Kody and Janelle being at odds as exes. Janelle, who's had money problems, wants her ex to sell the land and give her what she's owed. Mary Brown feels the same way. Peace is in short supply, but maybe, just maybe, Maddie and Caleb's baby can unite the exes. See the cute baby above. In Maddie's birth announcement post. In the past, Kody made his issues with the down-to-earth and nature-loving Janelle all too clear. painting her, the future Tata Farms owner Janelle, as someone who definitely wasn't on the level. During the pandemic, he portrayed her as lazy. In fact, he shockingly called out the woman who did her bit to support the Brown family, just like he did, stating, "What prompted this wild outburst?" Well, he believed that her complaints about his stringent COVID-19 rules were over the top. He seemed to think that she was getting melodramatic about a situation that wasn't really so bad. His full quote was, "I think Janelle is full of, and this is why she's full of, because the kids aren't seeing each other all the time anyway." What's interesting is that Kody Brown later claimed that Kody never got vaccinated against the coronavirus, basically implying that Kody was hiding out even after there was a vaccine available. In Kody's opinion, he did nothing wrong. In fact, he's certain that he's persecuted for falling in love with Robyn. He thinks he can't win with the ex-wives because his true love, romance turned marriage with Robyn alienated them. This appears to fuel a lot of paranoia. He doesn't trust the women who hung in there for decades, trying to find their places in a plural marriage that was increasingly out of balance. Kody and Robyn were devoted to one another. The other wives had to deal with so much emotionally, including Janelle, whom Kody often turned to for advice. To call the woman he often talked to his sounding board thanks to her common sense. A person who's full of is baffling. In no way did she come off that way on screen. Instead, she seemed exhausted by the pressures of parenting alone. Kody, perhaps subconsciously feeling guilt over how he treated her and his other non-Robyn wives, was on a fault-finding mission. However, that doesn't change the fact that Janelle's life wasn't easy, whether the kids weren't seeing each other all the time or not. Ultimately, Kody needs a very feminine woman who lets him take the lead, one who's gentle with his feelings. That's what he responds to, and Robyn generally delivers. Maybe that's why Robyn got the big upgrade engagement ring. Janelle, more earthy and straightforward, was a great foil to Robyn's sometimes kooky magical thinking and floods of tears. In fact, Kody cares about Janelle and doesn't even try to hide it. That might be another factor that pushed him to lash out. Maybe he realized their relationship was slipping away. It would never really be the same after the pandemic. They had a buddy dynamic that couldn't endure the stressors they were dealing with. Kody later wanted healing, referencing his with the woman he often put down. These mixed messages seem to point to a lot of internal confusion. In light of what he said later, it's not impossible that guilt pushed him to put her down. He knew he was sequestered with another woman while she tried to look after her kids without a man to help her. She couldn't embrace his strict rules, or she would, very likely, feel terribly isolated. I think we all remember how strange it was during the first days of the pandemic. The rush to access toilet paper was like a frenzy. People were panicking. I did too. Kody must have known this on some level, and felt bad for sealing himself off from Janelle and his other non-Robyn wives. There's no way some guilt didn't seep in there. He's supposed to protect those women. Kody's the patriarch. Instead of saying he felt bad about leaving them alone sometimes, which was probably true, he found a way to blame them. He turned it around, implying, in Janelle's case, that she was exaggerating her plight. Sister wives, Janelle Brown's not known for tall tales. She tends to tell it like it is. Later, it may have occurred to him that she was a good person to talk to, and that perhaps, due to their fights, she would cut him off. He didn't seem to like it. He even talked about trying to reconcile with Janelle. Now that they're grandparents celebrating the birth of a newborn, it's possible that some real healing could happen, and that's what Kody and Janelle desperately need. Neither are bad people, and if they get past the obstacles that keep them at odds, including Coyote Pass, there could be hope for the Sister Wives exes. Sister Wives spoilers reveal that Kody Brown is making another big move. Kody already announced that she and her husband, David Woolley, have been working on getting their errand up and running in Hurricane, Utah. Not only this, but Kody has been thriving with Plexus, that an alum she works for. These are not the only things that she is working on, though. Kody was ready to leave her plural marriage to Kody Brown because of how she felt about their marriage. She knew that to have the life she wanted, she needed to take a step away from polygamy. She was the first wife to leave Kody, and this started a trend for Meri and Janelle Brown. Christine wasn't always the breadwinner for the Brown family, but now that she is away from polygamy, she has focused on her own career and what is next. On top of launching their errand, Christine and David are focused on making more money for themselves. They have 2 errands set up now that will be available on April 1. After seeing videos and pictures of the errand, Christine's fans have been quick to share how great it looks. They complimented her style and the location. Christine and David are a very hard-working couple, and with the errands up and running, they could start to see a change in their income. There have been rumors that sister wives could get canceled, and this could be the main reason that they have started to work on these business ventures. Their fans are excited to learn more about possibly staying with them, and they could use their fame to cash in. Not only was Christine involved with the rentals, but she also wrote a book. Her fans have been excited to see what it will include, and they hope to get all of the gossip about the Browns' polygamous marriage. There hasn't been a date for the book release, but we will keep an eye on her to find out when it will be out and how we can get a copy. Sister wives. Signs Meri Brown is trying to reconnect with Janelle Brown. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown could be putting their differences behind them. All 3 women were married to the same polygamist husband for decades and have all left him in recent years. Though 52-year-old Christine and 55-year-old Janelle have grown closer than ever since leaving Kody Brown, 53-year-old Meri has been left out in the cold. She seems the most estranged from the rest of the Brown family. Her recent social media post could be a sign that she's trying to reconnect with her former sister wives. Meri had been struggling in her marriage to Kody for many years, and she finally walked away from the marriage during Sister Wives season 19. By the time the family fell apart, Kody had a total of 4 wives and 18 children. The once happy family started to unravel with Christine's exit in 2021. Meri was Kody's first wife and the 3rd to divorce him, following Christine and Janelle out the door. The 3 women have a unique bond. They may not have separated on the best of terms, but Meri's recent social media post could be her attempt to make amends. Though Kody neglected Meri, the Sister Wives star never faltered in her support of him until the bitter end. Deeply committed to the religious principle of plural marriage, she was even the one who introduced Kody to his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and encouraged him to court her. Even after Kody told her he was no longer attracted to her, Meri continued to hold out hope and stuck around long after Janelle and Christine had left the plural marriage. Meri was the only one to welcome Robyn and continue to be close to her, even after being rejected by Kody. After Christine and Janelle left Kody in 2021 and 2022, respectively, the family was clearly split into 2. On one side were Christine and Janelle, and on the other were Kody, Robyn, and Meri. The divide separated Meri from Christine and Janelle and all of their children. Once Meri decided to leave Kody, she was no longer in communication with Janelle and Christine, so she found herself on her own. She stopped seeing any of the Browns, and with her only child all grown up and living far away, Meri leaned heavily on her friends. In March 2024, the Brown family lost one of their own. The passing of 25-year-old Garrison Brown shook the reality television world. Garrison was Kody's son with Janelle, and the father and son were deeply estranged when he passed. On the first anniversary of Garrison's tragic death, Meri posted a loving tribute on Instagram. She posted a great photo of Garrison with the caption, "1 year. Forever loved. Always missed. Sweet Garrison." Meri may have been reaching out to her former sister wives. It's a small but meaningful step in salvaging relationships. During Sister Wives season 19, Meri met with Christine a few times to discuss her separation from Kody. Christine encouraged Meri to leave, using her experience as an example of how much better life can be outside polygamy. Since leaving, Christine met and married David Woolley, and she seems happier than ever. For her part, Janelle has focused on career ventures and spends as much time with her children as possible. If Mary's post about Garrison was her attempt to reach out, it remains to be seen if Janelle will reach back. Sister Wives star Kody Brown Woolley's new book is in the pre-order stage, but the publisher promises she's about to shed some light on the darkness within her now-defunct polygamous marriage. Fans surmise the TLC show's shelf life will soon expire since the family scattered, and now living in different states. But the debut of Kody's book might be the biggest indicator that the end is close. Kody Brown Woolley wrote a book, due on the shelves in another 6 months. The book's release date is September 2, 2025. The publishing house of Simon & Schuster describes Kody's book as a groundbreaking and heartfelt memoir about living in a family like no other. This book also delves into how Kody found the strength to leave polygamy and the only life she's known behind. The Sister Wives show originally opened a door for fans to see the everyday life of a polygamous family. Kody Brown wanted to show the world they were normal and loving like any other family, except that he had 4 wives. The publisher also describes how the cameras revealed a much darker truth. The Sister Wives series is on a mid-season break, and during this hiatus, the fans look to social media for updates on the family. Kody Brown is all about her new book today, which is projected to be a bestseller. Kody's book promises to reveal things that we don't know from watching the Sister Wives series, so this upcoming book has sparked interest. We know the book is 6 months away from its release date, but we don't know how long this hiatus will last between the first half and final half of season 19. Fans look to the second half to offer up clues of the show's longevity. Sister Wives fans know all too well about the non-disclosure contracts for each member of the Brown family who appears on the show. So, if Kody's book is a tell-all, is the book's release date coinciding with the end of the series? For the fans, it is hard to imagine the powers who be for the Sister Wives show allowing a tell-all while the series is still on the air. Or is the book's release signifying the end of Kody Brown in the series? If she leaves, she's not under contract anymore and likely free to write whatever she wants. Through the years of Sister Wives, fans saw Kody and the 4 wives cut themselves off in mid-sentence when they were about to say something they couldn't. From what we know about the Sister Wives contract, the show is very strict on the family revealing anything that could later air on their series. Mary Brown even offers a disclaimer in her Friday Nights with Friends online show. She tells fans if they tuned in to hear things about the TLC series, they are in the wrong place. She doesn't discuss it on her venue. She's mentioned the non-disclose clause a few times. If any of the 4 wives or Kody wrote a memoir, it would likely fly off the shelves. So fans ask why Kody Brown Woolley happens to be the only one from this show writing a book right now. With the show floundering because the family is scattered across the country, Sister Wives fans think the end is near for this series. Now with Kody's book on the horizon, many folks guess this marks the demise of the long-running show. If so, this could mean no more contract restrictions, giving Kody the green light for her release date in September. Still, with the Sister Wives still filming, other fans think it is Kody who ends her journey on the screen. Then she would likely be free to talk about anything she wanted. And from the description of her new book, it sounds as if that's just what she did, divulge family secrets. So only time will tell if Sister Wives is nearing the end, or if Kody Brown Woolley is perhaps stepping off the TLC series. Sister Wives. Signs Mary Brown is trying to reconnect with Janelle Brown. Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, and Kody Brown could be putting their differences behind them. All 3 women were married to the same polygamist husband for decades and have all left him in recent years. Though 52-year-old Kody and 55-year-old Janelle have grown closer than ever since leaving Kody Brown, 53-year-old Mary has been left out in the cold. She seems the most estranged from the rest of the Brown family. Her recent social media post could be a sign that she's trying to reconnect with her former sister wives. Mary had been struggling in her marriage to Kody for many years, and she finally walked away from the marriage during Sister Wives season 19. By the time the family fell apart, Kody had a total of 4 wives and 18 children. The once happy family started to unravel with Christine's exit in 2021. Meri was Kody's first wife and the third to divorce him, following Christine and Janelle out the door. The 3 women have a unique bond. They may not have separated on the best of terms, but Meri's recent social media post could be her attempt to make amends. Though Kody neglected Meri, the Sister Wives star never faltered in her support of him until the bitter end. Deeply committed to the religious principle of plural marriage, she was even the one who introduced Kody to his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and encouraged him to court her. Even after Kody told her he was no longer attracted to her, Meri continued to hold out hope and stuck around long after Janelle and Christine had left the plural marriage. Meri was the only one to welcome Robyn and continued to be close to her, even after being rejected by Kody. After Christine and Janelle left Kody in 2021 and 2022, respectively, the family was clearly split into 2. On one side were Christine and Janelle, and on the other were Kody, Robyn, and Meri. The divide separated Meri from Christine and Janelle and all of their children. Once Meri decided to leave Kody, she was no longer in communication with Janelle and Christine, so she found herself on her own. She stopped seeing any of the Browns, and with her only child all grown up and living far away, Meri leaned heavily on her friends.